Welcome everyone to Faded World's The Burning Wind! And I once again apologize for the delay. There's some technical issues, and Umbra will be joining us shortly. And I still need to readjust some things in terms of images, but I wanted to at least get going rather than like fiddle to everything's perfect. Given the I don't know. Given that it's almost an hour late already. So, hi everyone, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
I'm doing good.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
But I just got an alert. Like they have this alert thing in the Netherlands where you get an alert on your email when some kind of crisis is going on.
Oh boy.
And I think it's not important because I saw the words Amsterdam.
But it might be important.
And I didn't live in Amsterdam. But I clicked it away and I can't find it again. And I Googled it and I can't find anything on Google either.
Amsterdam news.
Yeah, I think it was a message telling us that there are too many people in Amsterdam for party stuff, and that it's full and that you shouldn't go there anymore. But
Yeah, because of Europe, the European football cup there that they're playing.
they're playing football.
Yeah, Europe League finale is there, I think.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, I'm gonna just hope that it's nothing important. And I mean, if it's soccer, it makes sense. I mean that
Football.
That may or may not soccer.
Football.
That may or may not happen with violence and stuff. May or may not have to do with violence. So I can imagine that they'd send an alert over stuff like that if they don't want riots and shit. And by the way, what do you guys think of my little glass? Cool, right?
That's tiny.
Looks okay.
It could be a little bigger. Maybe. I don't know.
I love this thing.
I mean, are you going to have enough to drink to make it through the stream? Because...
Oh, no.
By no means.
But a few steps walking that way, I have chocolate milk, like a couple of liters of chocolate milk, and a couple of liters of milk. So I think I'll be fine either way.
I have water.
I drank most of my coffee already. But that's a good thing.
Yeah, this is not the time here where you
I have a
drink coffee.
monster.
What, you're a monster?
No, yes, that too. But I have an energy drink here.
There we go. I got it now. Don't come to Amsterdam. The inner city is full. Watch the game of Ajax somewhere else.
Well,
Look at twitter.com/policeamsterdam. So entirely not important. So, I mean,
Big crisis.
you guys want to do some role playing? Speaking about
weird.
crisis.
That sounds weird. Is that what we're here for? I don't know.
I think we should talk more about the beverages we have. That's the important.
Yes, I know.
Well, I'm sure that we could come up with like a beverage role-playing game on the fly, but it probably wouldn't be as intricate as Burning Wheel. Probably. I mean, who knows?
I mean, it would take more than an afternoon if that's what we wanted to develop to be as intricate as Burning Wheel. For sure.
Burning Wheel is not about beverages.
Fuck.
I think
Exactly.
I
I'm
can
getting another and another and another. It's like it heard me.
You
Another
really
one.
shouldn't go to Amsterdam. It's really full.
Yeah, I like how they say emergency warning, extreme. And it's like, don't go to Amsterdam, watch your soccer game somewhere else.
Football.
Soccer.
Football.
Soccer.
Football.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I don't
you
have a
guys
stake
agree
in
with me,
this.
right? It's soccer.
I don't really care, but I'm gonna say soccer.
Football.
And it's not
Yeah,
even just because I want to be on the GM's good side. It's because I'm a filthy American.
Yeah. I'm a filthy American too, so in theory I should say soccer, but I don't know. I kind of like that there's this
Football and hand egg.
So yeah. So
I am in
Ju-
favor
I-
of
you're-
renaming
you're
American
my
football
man.
as hand egg.
You're
I'm gonna
my
put that
man.
out there as well.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that either. I just usually I use British English because I think it's prettier, and because those terms are less ambiguous. But
call
in
them
this case,
soccer
the
and
American
hand egg.
term is actually less ambiguous. So I'm going to go for
I appreciate that.
Soccer.
I appreciate you acknowledging that sometimes America does things less ambiguously. Not even gonna say right or better. I'm just gonna
I think America
take what
does
I
some-
can get.
Well, America generally does things to the right, like politically, but
That
that's a separate
is
issue.
certainly true.
I mean, it's very hard to argue with that. One of my teachers said at some point that you guys would consider our right left, which I find fascinating.
Yeah.
I mean, we are all communists here, right?
Well, I mean, we should probably not even be having this discussion, but
True facts.
I think that the ideological extremes of completely laissez-faire capitalism and full-on communism both generally result in utter disaster.
Yeah. I don't disagree. I just making fun of the situation.
So where were we?
Yes, well, I wanted to talk to you guys about that because, I mean, mothers.
Okay, I know where Mathers was. He was trying to get urchins to help him find
Crazy.
Sleet. And yes, he may have temporarily lost his mind, but you could also say that he has come to a certain clarity. You could say it. It might not be accurate, but you could say it.
And we're not entirely sure how temporary it is, so no worries.
So yeah. Another GM that I played with did something that I thought was kind of clever, where at the start of a game, he asked his players to imagine themselves in a certain situation to jumpstart the roleplay. So I'm gonna try that too. So imagine yourself in a small courtyard somewhere at the university, surrounded by high buildings, and in the center there's a tree and a wooden bench surrounding the tree trunk. And Rav and Jojo, you are sitting on that bench. Just go there for a minute.
Imagining that I'm there because I'm in a hospital and it's boring and I'm imagining it, or am I really there?
No, you are there. You are there.
Okay.
And you can feel like the smooth wood of the bench under your fingers, and you can smell the blooms of the tree.
The world
And
is
you're
even
sitting
better
there.
than the wall.
And you're thinking about how crazy things have been. Your friend is in a coma. Ariane's chancellor. And your other friend has gone crazy, ran into a nutter house, and threatened to cut off some fingers.
Not only threatened.
Yeah, it's a little bit more than that.
And yes, and not only threatened. So you're sitting there. Like, what do you guys decide to do about your situation?
Well, I imagine I'm still on painkillers, so...
I imagine you got a nice prescription, yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, if you want to make it get in that direction, I mean, I could come to a realization that the wall and everything I've seen is just the light reflecting of something, and now I'm realizing the light, and it's all awesome, and I should surround myself with it, and you know, stuff like that.
And I mean, if it goes through like the leaves of the tree, it turns like this wonderful shade of green, right?
Yeah. Now, am I green myself now? I should be. Ralph, am I green?
No, you're not. You're not green. You're no. This is. Listen, Jojo. This is important. We're in a bad place. We're in a bad situation. We need to fix everybody. We need to fix everybody, and that includes Ariana. We need to fix her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right?
Well, I'm already fixing one of us. Okay, Ariane. Okay, what do you think is happening, and what should we do?
What should we do? I don't know what we can do. She's too powerful. We just need to get stronger. We'll put that on the back burner for now. Fine, but we need to be able to save Desi, and we need to be able to do something about Mathers. He's a problem. He used to be so good. No, that's wrong. He used to be so quiet. Yes, that's better. Secretive.
You think he's a problem? Are you sure about that?
Did you actually tell us that he did that? I don't remember out of character. I seem to remember we talked about it, but you might have not actually said it was his fault.
I talked to you, but I didn't tell anyone else.
Gotcha. So you know he's a problem. We just need to do something about him. He tried a thing and it didn't work, and now he is hurting you and other people. And
yeah, I've tried to do something about it. I kind of have my.
If we go to the Masters,
I have a bad experience from that.
I don't want to go to the Masters. I don't trust Ariana. She's supposedly in charge, but you've seen her eyes. Ugh. Her perfectly normal eyes.
Well, she certainly has nice eyes. I can't say anything.
By the way, Rav, I didn't know if I told you this before, but you have also before seen her with perfectly normal eyes.
Yeah, no, I have, but I don't I don't remember that.
That makes sense.
When I see her, I try to not look at her eyes because I remember the wrong eyes. And if there's even a chance that they might still be wrong, I don't want to look. It's like in his mind, he's already determined that the regular perfectly normal eyes are a lie. Whether that has any founding in reality at all does not matter.
Yeah.
All right. So what what do you want me to do? I can lend you one hand.
I don't
I can lend you a hand. Exactly a hand.
I don't know what we can do. I need your help because I don't know. I've missed a whole year's schooling. I've been trying. I've been working. I've been doing everything I can to try to get better, get stronger, keep my alar sharp.
Okay, I have an idea. How about you take one of these, and that will help for now. I'll give him one of my painkillers.
He'll take it, and he'll like.
Ooh, Kala.
He just swallows it dry. Kala, hello, welcome.
Yay! Welcome.
Hello?
We can't hear you. Oh, maybe we can hear you? I think we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, you need to plug something in still.
Hello?
Hello.
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 Can you hear us, Kala? Kala?
Maybe.
Sounds like a new.
Maybe that was a noise. I heard it. I heard a noise.
Yeah? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, because we could hear you way
Brilliant.
before, but you couldn't hear us clearly.
Yeah. The update upset my speakers.
Too bad.
Hmm.
So while you and Brad are fixing things, let me tell you where we are, because we went ahead and got started.
Yeah.
So really you didn't miss very much, aside from a lot of like random talk about politics and stuff. But we did get a little bit into the game, and we were all on a courtyard. I guess Lord Marigold was a little late to that meeting, but you were all meeting in a small, very private courtyard, surrounded by high buildings, and you were sitting there under a flowering tree. And discussing what the hell you were going to do with the fact that, you know, one of your friends was in a coma, the other had gone crazy, and Ariane was the freaking head of the university. And for those who haven't followed the story along very much, Ariane is like big evil person.
Oh, we don't know that she's evil.
She's not that big.
Yeah, I'm sure she thinks that everything that she's doing is very reasonable and has a solid grounding in necessity.
I mean, I'm not saying that she is evil, but to certain members of the player cast of the PC cast here, she is evil. Right, Rav?
She is dangerous. I tell you, she's out to get me. She knows something about me. I don't know what it is. I don't even know what it is.
Wait for a few minutes, then it will be better for a moment, and then we can think rational about this.
Oh yeah, and Jojo gave Rav some of his painkillers.
I feel like it's not gonna calm him down at all. It's just gonna get him loopy, or noodly. But is this I think that maybe this is a good time for Marigold to arrive, as Rav is going off about how much she's absolutely certain that Ariana is going to kill him.
Yeah, so maybe I hear the tail end of the conversation. Like, she's evil.
She's evil. She's trying to get me. Oh. And like Rav gives you a surprisingly solid bow.
Thank you, Raphael. There's no need. So I was slightly. Our carriage broke down on the way here. It's.
Did you bring my hilt?
Tragedy.
What? I'm sorry. What?
Did you bring my hilt? You promised to bring me my hilt.
Oh, I wasn't aware that we'd gone looking for it just yet. I thought we were going to.
I told you that has to be quickly.
I don't know how long it's been. I'm barely aware of time at the moment.
I told you it could get us into big trouble if they're still lying around there.
Just for reference, how long has it been since we talked last time?
I don't know.
Is this like the same day, or is it?
I feel like it's late that same day, but later that same day.
Oh, I'm already allowed to go out after? Okay.
It's long enough after they reattached his finger that he's released from the Medica.
Yeah.
Picture you're in some sort of elaborate sling.
Oh yeah, he's like definitely in like a sling and cast, and it's all like there's like awkward wooden things here that stretch up like very far so that nothing can hurt his finger.
Yeah, picturing like lots of steel wiring and things. Probably a fair bit of sympathy involved in there as well, just for keeping everything.
Yeah,
right.
maybe to just sympathy his finger in place.
This is where this belongs.
Oh, verbleibende Meetingzeit. 10 minutes until we get kicked out.
Yeah, so I'll have to host the call once we hit time. Unless you want to do that now.
Yeah, let's do that now. Right?
Might as well, yeah.
Yeah. So a quick break, everyone. While we fix the camera situation.
Again.
Stick around. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just hang up and post another call link.
We'll be back up in less than a minute. Just have to get the link and restart the Zoom call. Which really, it'll happen any moment now. I'm certain of it. Really? Comedy of errors. Here we go. Okay, so Zoom is back up, and I just need to tell OBS that it's back up. And
I'm back.
There we go.
Welcome back.
Sort of. Oh, and for some reason, this decided to switch. Oh, I see what happened. Okay.
Strange humans and cat. Cat looks very satisfied there on the back of your chair.
It's like, hi. What's up? What's this face?
He's a cat.
Hedwig.
He's a cat.
There's a streamer, I'm a Cutie Pie, that has a cat that's called Small Cat. And he's always, when Small Cat is around, he's always talking, Small Cat, what do you want? And the streamer's like, well, why does he always talk to the Small Cat like this? Oh, I am just always talking to Small Cat like that. Small Cat wouldn't probably recognize that I'm talking to her if I wouldn't talk like that. So
It's like when Baya becomes no cat.
Yeah.
She's sitting right. I can poke her in the face. Poke, poke, poke.
Boop.
I poked her nose, her little cat nose. She's a cutie. All right, we're all back and ready to keep being awesome.
Yes.
All right, so
Okay.
yeah, Marigold, you walk in on us, and Rav is crazy.
Nothing unusual.
I mean, he gave you a really nice bow, though. So
Yeah. Crazy good.
he
Bow.
actually has etiquette, unlike you. It turned
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Turns out that when you become a lord of 15, you have no idea how you're supposed to behave.
Raphael's
reasonable,
technically a
reasonable.
bastard,
Yeah.
so
Mm.
he got taught etiquette. Just the very deferential kind.
Mm.
The
Yeah.
the
yeah. I get to
the
tell people
definitely seen but not heard kind.
Yeah. I tell people what to do. Kind of noble behavior.
I mean, maybe you're just so rich that it doesn't matter how the hell you behave.
Yeah,
Right?
It's the Charlie Sheen school of behavior. You do your thing. Everyone else got to catch up.
Yeah.
But yes. So you're looking for this hilt you mentioned. Joseph?
yes.
You're looking for your hilt.
So, lost your grip on it.
I'm sorry. I was lost here for a moment. I just saw the leaves and it was green. And sorry, what were we talking about?
Wait.
Sorry.
And Raphael goes over to he's been standing for a little while, and he like walks over like double time to Jojo, and he like puts his hands on Jojo's shoulders and shakes him. He gets really, really close. He's like, "This pill you gave me, it's not gonna make me like that, like you with the." Is it? No, right?
Yeah. I think there's a brief flash of regret on Marigold's face.
Gotta keep me sharp.
Like, what sort of people have I found myself with?
Okay, so I just want some sweets.
No,
No?
I'm fine. I don't need anything like that. No, it's fine. Now, Marigold.
I'm actually handing the painkillers over to Marigold. Like,
No, I don't think so.
all right.
Maybe I should take you
that's-
to the rookery. See if we can find this hilt. Let's see if we can find this hilt that you've been looking for.
How about you?
It's a good
I'm
first-
not going there because I get in trouble if I go there, which I told you.
Are you saying that they might want to put you in the rookery? Because I don't
No,
see
yes.
why I don't see why they would get that feeling.
I thought you were gonna go. I thought you would already have gone. No, it's fine. It's fine though. It's fine though. We need to come up with a plan. We need to come up with a plan to save Desi. Desi is a good something. And Mathers, he ruined himself. He did something bad, Mathers. And he
So let me.
I don't know if he can help her anymore. I think maybe we should do something to take care of Mathers, and then also find a way where we're gonna have to save Desi.
Let me just recall the situation.
It all sounds a very good
Desi
plan.
got in trouble because of that, because we tried to fix it. Mathers in trouble because I tried to fix that. I have almost lost a finger. And
You're fine now. You are fine. That can fix you right up. You're fine.
Look at those
No
leaves.
problems.
No, you're fine.
Definitely fine.
I guess.
You sound like you have a plan, Marigold. Lord Marigold. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Well,
Please
Right
tell me.
now, yes. Right now, I have a lot of thoughts and some regrets, but mostly thoughts. I do agree with you, Raphael. We need to fix Dusty's situation. We need to deal with Mathers somehow.
And take out Ariana. Yes, of course. Those are the most important things. We have to do them in order, though. Do them in order. It's important order. Boom, boom.
Handle the Ariana situation somehow.
There you go. See? Yes, of course.
We'll have to deal with that.
Glad you're on my side.
I would like to deal with Joseph's conundrum first. It seems like the easiest thing to do is go and find this thing that you dropped there. Yes, fell out of your hand. Is that right? Do I have the situation right that you were holding this thing and it fell out when you were hit?
Kind of, yes.
Do you think anyone would be looking for it that has any reason to be there?
You know, the thing is, when I go there, people will know that probably Mathers wound me, which will lead to Mathers getting into more trouble than he already is. That's why I don't want to go there.
Probably for the best. Then maybe I should go alone to this. It would definitely be a bad idea to bring you, Joseph, and Rav sort of looks over at Rav as he's like, looking at the grass or whatever. Maybe you should keep Joseph company.
Oh, right. Yes. Good plan. I wasn't really. Yes, absolutely. And like we flash back to last episode where Marigold had originally agreed to do this, and Rav was so relieved that he didn't have to do it, and so now it's basically the same thing. He's like, "Oh yes, yes, of course. I'll be more than happy to keep him company. You hear that, Jojo? We're going to stay here, and we're going to formulate a plan. While
good.
Lord Marigold is gone."
Very good. Try not to burn the place down while I'm gone.
Come on now. How should I?
We like slowly. We get that weird like sci-fi cutaway as we like go into Rav's brain where he's got his mind broken into two pieces of his alar, and he's slowly reaching out with his mind to every source of heat, and then he kind of like shakes himself, and like the tendrils of his power pull back.
I'm like, come on. How should I get this place to burn with one hand? That would be a pain. I agree.
No burning. No burning at all. We won't have to worry about burning at all. No. Why would you think that?
I have nothing but the utmost of faith in your abilities, he says, having no faith in them at all.
Youch.
Try not to get yourself into trouble.
Right. Yes, right.
Go with someone to fetch
my
this thing.
fair share of trouble already today, so I'm good.
Yes. I don't want your situation to be getting out of hand.
Exactly, man. You're my man. Like.
So yes, I think should go fetch. Oh, go fetch that person we introduced last time. I think we called him Jenkins.
Yes, Jenkins.
Yeah. So my staff member on site.
Good afternoon, sir. How can I help you?
Hello, Jenkins. We're going to pick up a thing. We have very important matters to attend to over by the rookery. I was hoping that you could accompany me, unless your
but of course, my lord.
Unless your duties here are too pressing.
My duties are never too pressing for my lord.
Very good. So tap him on the back.
Would you like me to take care of it for you?
I've made promises to important people. I'll go with you.
As my lord wishes. Should I call the carriage?
I think it's still in repairs. One of the wheels went out on the way here. Had walked the last bit. Unfortunate.
I see. I could rent one.
We're not going too far.
Very well.
just heading over to the rookery.
I see.
What is like the formal name for the place? It has like another name.
I know it has a formal name.
Mhm.
I don't know what it is. Yeah, and by the way, when you say you're going out to the rookery, like he shows no surprise at all that, super fancy lord decides to head out to the rookery.
It's called Haven, apparently.
Haven, right?
Heading out to this Haven building, sort of attached to the university. I'm sure someone's told you about it.
Naturally.
One of my friends misplaced an item at there that's of some personal value to him and could get him in trouble if it fell into the wrong hands.
It is very gracious of your lordship to concern yourself with such matters.
You know how these people are. They can barely take care of themselves.
Barely.
Noblesse oblige and all that.
Indeed. Very well then. Let's be on our way. No need to dally any longer.
Yeah, so he leads you the shortest route to the rookery. It's a little outside of university grounds actually, because it's in the forest, but you guys make good time.
Fairly close, but not like attached.
If it's not, then it's now.
Okay. Yeah, then, I assume that Quentin was like properly informed of where it would have been, like the back door.
We'll properly do what?
Would have been properly informed about where this thing would have been. Like they don't think we talked about it like, specifically. It must have come up at some point.
Did you tell him where it was, Jojo?
Like where you were trying to break in?
Either on and off screen, or did you not tell him where it was?
I told them in the session before that's like at the rookery at the side near the wall somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know where it is. I don't think he has told you that he was trying to break in.
Okay.
Unless you told that to him off screen.
No.
No,
that's not. I'm not necessarily a fan of telling people that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was with Mathers, and he was like behind the rookery. Quentin can make some conclusions.
You didn't tell him that you were with Mathers, right? Mark. You didn't tell him that you were with Mathers, right?
Did you?
I told them both when they were in my room.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, he basically told you.
Okay. Yeah. Then Quentin is fully capable of making that conclusion on his own.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't know that he was trying to break into the back door or anything, but you know where it was. You know that Mathers was there. You know that he was there.
Quentin has a belief about how these things work. Not a capital B belief, but he has an understanding of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm going to go around the back with Jenkins and look for this thing.
Okay. So the way this works is the rookery is surrounded by a wall. Inside that wall is a garden. The wall only has a front entrance. The house itself has a back entrance.
Okay.
Here's the thing. As you near this outer wall, you see like a gigantic lock on like the front gate, and you see like a lot of people walking around fussing over something. I mean, you can try asking them if they'll let you in. You can climb over the wall somewhere. It's not like they're guarding it entirely. But you can't just walk in there.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, all right, I'm going to ask Jenkins to ask them to let us in.
Certainly, sir. And what should I tell them?
Tell them we're here on urgent business. And let's see, I think I would like to just circles up a family member that's admitted here.
Sure. Let me grab my book.
To say that like maybe Quentin has a sister that he's never told anyone about, who's been in the Rooker for quite some time.
I like that. That is a creative use of circles. No, not settings. Too far. Resources should be around here. Here we go. Circles, and now circles list. Okay, so this person, you're looking for a broad occupation. I mean, Nutter is slightly uncommon, but I don't think it's uncommon enough to name it an uncommon occupation, especially since that gets you +2 ob. And I don't feel it's +2 ob worthy anyway. So your base op is still 1. It is the same social class, but still 1, but they have specific disposition. So that is +3.
Disposition of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not quite all there.
Yeah.
So that is 4 ob, and time and place doesn't really matter. I mean, it is right here, right now, but they're kind of stuck in the rookery.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're calling upon them.
Yeah, it's going to want them to be in there.
Yeah. So, ob 4.
So let's see, circles is, let's see, where is it? Here. Okay. Good. Yeah, here come the challenging circles test. So let's see. I'm going to use my noble affiliation here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So and I can't. There's no 14 or anything. So let's see. Could I use, would my Elir affiliation be applicable here as like a university student?
I'd say so. This is still connected to the university.
Okay, yeah, I'll invoke that as well. So that's 2 dice. Let's see. I think Quentin has a persona. Yeah. Put one here as well. Let's see. Oh, 4.
Is there a 6 in that?
There is a 6.
There is a 6 in that.
Yeah. I'll spend it. So I want to be on kind of good terms with my crazy sister.
Nice.
Woo! Got him.
So that means you can give her a name and put her on your character sheet, because this was your successful first circles test. And once you've, I think it's 10 minus your circles or something. Once you've done a certain amount of tests, or 10 minus, it's 10 minus something, I remember it. You can add her to your list of acquaintances. It's somewhere in the book under alternative rules for circles.
Yeah,
I remember just reading about that like last week or something, but I don't remember what page it's on.
Yeah, that's not familiar. Let's use a circle for now.
So yeah, you can add her name to your list as being becoming acquainted with her.
Yeah.
Now maybe you haven't seen her in a while, even though she's your sister. Because,
yeah, we don't talk a lot.
Yeah. And when you do it, it's kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So let's see. I need a name for her. Let's see.
this makes it really hard for me because they weren't going to let you in. But Jenkins is basically paid for getting difficult stuff done.
Yeah.
You do have a sister in there, and you're a lord that, can throw some weight around. So
Let's see. It's got to be like a normal name, but since it's Kingkiller, we're looking at some sort of weird twist on it. So I'm thinking maybe her name is Danielle.
I like it. Danielle.
Lady Danielle.
Danielle, Desi, Debbie,
Davey.
Davey. Don't worry. All these women with the D names, they're not going to get confusing at all.
No.
At least we don't have Levi anymore.
Savage. So yes.
So
my lovely sister.
You see Jenkins leave for a moment, and he walks over there with this very straight posture, and you see him furiously argue with the person at the front gate for a bit, and then they both nod, and he comes back and he says, "My lord, we can go in now. They have requested that we don't take too much time, but we can see Danielle."
That would be good. And
he leads you, and then you are being escorted into the house.
Okay.
Where they open a room for you where Danielle is, and you get let into her room.
Yeah. Can I at any point during the travel there send off Jenkins to pick up the hilt? Does such a time exist?
If you play it clever, yes. While you're outside, no. Because there's just too many people walking around there.
Yeah, I think the plan
but you could do something along the lines of, wait outside of the room, Jenkins, and give him a wink. And
yeah, something like that. I'm going to say loudly in the presence of some people there while they're hurrying off to somewhere else. Oh, Jenkins, could you I think I left my something or other downstairs. Could you go pick that up for me real quick? And
Lord.
Yeah, and have that be his cue to run off and look for the hilt.
Yeah.
Will I go have a chat with my sister?
Yeah. So, tell me, what do you remember about her being crazy?
I think it's been years since they last talked to each other, which is not good. It's been, I'm thinking 5 years. So she probably doesn't even know that he goes to the university.
Yeah. And in what way did she go crazy? What happened?
I think it's, let's see.
Other people can make suggestions as well, by the way, if they have ideas.
Right now, I'm thinking that it's just nobody really knows.
Maybe it was around the time your parents died.
And that was 2 years ago by now.
Okay, fair enough.
I think she's been.
So they were still alive.
Yeah, she's been in here longer than that. I think what happened from Quentin's point of view. I'm thinking that at this point he's 18 or something. That one day at dinner she just wasn't there, and his parents never really explained it to him.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and he just kind of had to roll with it. And when he does go and visit her, which is more often in the early years, she seems fine at first, but then you can tell that something goes wrong with her over time, and like yeah, he doesn't know, and he doesn't quite understand. And there's this nagging suspicion in his mind that maybe she wasn't crazy before she was sent here, but she definitely is now. And now she's not fit for the outside world.
Okay. Yeah. So as you enter, she sits on her bed, on the edge, very, very straight, and she's got this lifeless expression. She's very thin, almost, skeleton-like, and she just looks like she stares off in the distance. She doesn't even respond to you entering.
Danny, are you there? It's me. It's Quint. I know we haven't talked in a while, but I need to see you. I need to. I should have come here. I've come here a long time ago. And this is when he realizes and asks Uriah that she doesn't know that her parents are gone. There's something very important that I need to tell you that you should have been told about a long time ago. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it came to this. And I think he goes up and checks that the door is shut, and sits down
as you do
on
that,
the bed next to her.
She slowly, she very softly, almost inherently starts humming like a tune.
About must have been 2 years ago now. Do you remember that Mom and Dad used to go to Rainier over the summers? They left us with Uncle Kerbin and Tristan and all the others. Well, they went a few years ago now, and they never came back. Nobody found their ship. There's no sign of them arriving or coming back. I don't know what happened to them. I've been looking into what happened. I've had people scouring the coastline for any signs of their ships. I don't know. It's just me now. Uncle Kerbin is still going at it, still keeping the house running. Well, I'm out. I'm at the university now. Can you believe that? And
do you remember the flowers, Charles? The beautiful flowers.
He did like this, didn't he?
Yeah, and Charles is like the name of her childhood dog that she had.
Yeah, he's a good dog, Charles.
Yeah.
You know him and the Thunderbergs dog who have had puppies now. They're adorable. Wish you could see them.
Adorable.
Yes, it's very precious. Hmm. It's a very beautiful song, Danny. Where'd you learn that?
I hear it in my head sometimes.
Do you hear anything else in your head? Or see anything?
Sometimes.
You see, I've got a friend who's also, she also sees and hears things sometimes. And they say she can talk to the stars. She knows.
She must be quite crazy.
And Quentin just smiles. Yes, but she's a good person, especially because she's crazy.
Good.
Hmm.
And she nods a little, and that's the first time you've seen her move. I was wondering if how are you feeling? I talk about myself all the time. It's habit. How are you, Danny? Does anyone listen to you here? Sometimes. I'm not sure if they're real though.
Well,
they say they're real.
Well, that's really anything all of us have. I mean, I say I'm real. You say you're real, I think. But you never...
Maybe?
You can never really tell, right? You don't know for sure. I think they want to help you, even if they're not real. But I don't know.
She frowns a little, but she doesn't say anything.
Do you think that voice in your head is real?
What is real? The stars are real. The walls are real. I've tried the walls.
Well, I don't know. I think I'm real.
She slowly raises a hand and puts it on your shoulder and says, "Yes, I think you're real too."
Good. Yeah, and I think he remembers a time when he came here when he was younger, and she said the opposite. Like, I don't think you're real. I don't think any of this is real. I think they've had similar conversations to this before. Good. Maybe things will be all right in the end. Maybe not. Maybe there's a crazy shadow at the edge of the woods that's trying to kill us all. Maybe there's a lady with a a black feather that kills our dreams.
Pleasant dreams.
But this is real, I think. This may be the only real thing there is. And he puts a hand on her shoulder. You're real too. Don't let anyone tell you anything else.
She just listens to you silently.
I think he went. I think he intended this to be like a short visit, but now that he's here, he realizes that he can't leave. It's like he hasn't met someone from his family for like years outside of like his uncle. That's just his uncle.
Yeah.
And just to see like family again. I think they just keep talking about the smallest of things from their past.
Yeah.
It's mostly Quentin talking. I imagine.
I imagine.
Yeah. Do you remember that one summer we spent with when we went to Arthur and had the beef stew? It wasn't quite as good as they said, but I liked it. It was a good time. And yeah, things like that. It's just
Yes, she seems to fade like in and out of awareness of your presence here. She regularly calls you Charles. Sometimes it's like she doesn't hear you, and other times she answers your questions very almost clearly, except that she hasn't looked at you once.
No. Yeah, I think after a long time, he doesn't quite know. There's no windows in this room or anything.
Jojo, in the meantime.
Yeah, I mean, picture Jenkins outside. What is he doing? Yes, actually, I think I might have covered that for Jenkins. Like if I somehow don't make it out, make sure Joseph gets the thing, and then come back and get me out, if you don't mind. Yeah, if we want to have cutaway at some point, and just say that Joseph gets his thing, that's fine.
I mean, I don't care if Joseph gets his thing on time or not. I'm sure he can wait. I mean, you're a lord after all. People wait for lords, not the other way around.
Yeah, but there's the other lord attached to this, and you know, would be a shame if that would come to bite him in the end.
Little Lord Link trapped in the woods. So yeah, I think eventually I stand up and like he stands up and like that feeling you get after you've been sitting down for a while. Your bones are just stiff. He pulls himself to his feet. Well, it's nice seeing you. Maybe we can get you out of here sometime. I think you would like the fresh air. And you get to see the puppies.
I like puppies.
I think that would be good for you. Better than this place.
I don't like this place very much. They say it's good for me.
Tried to let her
Must
out.
be right.
But
I've heard it's full of crazy people.
You see like a weak smile on her face.
I'll try to get you out. I promise. And I think I reach in to give her a hug.
She just sits there. Lets you hug her.
Yeah. I love you, Danny.
I love you too, Charles.
Yeah, he just stands there and looks at her for a little bit. And I've got to be on my way. You know how Jenkins is.
Jenkins.
He's a good man. We've been giving him far too much crap over the years. I will see you again soon. Goodbye, Danny. And he walks to the door and slowly but surely closes it behind him.
So outside the door, you see a very disheveled Jenkins. Like his usually like neat clothing is like crooked and turned and twisted, and you're pretty sure you spot a tear. And he says, "It's done, sir. I've taken care of it."
I think, like, for a moment he looks like the kid he is, but then he just steals himself, gets back into the Lord persona. Very good. We need to get us all back to Joseph and Raphael and hope the university is still standing. Don't quite know what the two of them can get up to. Seem capable, but a bit eccentric, to say the least.
Yes. I have delivered the hilt to Joseph as you instructed.
Very good. I'm not going to hear the ring. Close the door over. Feel free to pan over to Joseph and the like. You just close the window here.
So Joseph and Rav, where are you?
Actually, should we take a short break?
I mean,
I
it's kind of that time.
I mean, it's officially that time. We also started an hour late. If somebody wants a break, sure.
I don't mind.
Okay. If you guys don't mind, let's go ahead and do that. So, please stick around. We'll be back shortly.